Okay, this is parts of plenty. This is what I have from my shop app. And anyone watching this, hello, welcome. This is how it works. And let's just go ahead and get started. This is where you can look at different parts for this robotics shop website. You have your edit page where you can change the data for this particular item. You pretty much change anything here. Just gonna go ahead and leave it as is. Submit it, it's in stock, everything's good. We're going back to change things that would basically be in stock or not. You can change it. Let's go back. Edit one more time because that's not correct. I'm gonna make sure that it's in stock. If we wanted to buy it, we can buy it. And if we buy it and use all the quantity, it'll say it's out of stock, detailing how it would function in a normal setting. Since it's out of stock and we don't have anything, we have to edit it, of course, again. Say it's out of stock, submit changes, back, and then we can delete the item. As we are looking at more of what most of items we normally have, we don't have this one, so that goes away. You can also look at the details right here at the show page directly if you wanted to, and that's really nice to see. All the pages are decorated as they're supposed to, and the URLs are given directly as they remain. There are different descriptions, providers, likes, and so on. You can even change that if you want. So we have ourselves the new, and that will be for my new show route, which is for the new page. You got this servo. It's the motor for basic purposes. We'll have it be from TriOptimum, the fictional corporation, in the far-flung future, not too far nowadays. You have quantity at 0, be in stock, and we can just say it's sponsored. And this is the image for that appropriate item, and there you go. You have this servo, and that's how you'd add items. Front end portion of this, the middleware you'd look at for this particular app, you have this. Yeah, so you have each page and you have each route being used, every single one. These are my packages that I'm using. This is method override, static public. This is coded pretty much for parsing incoming quests. You have your middleware function override. You have this for the static functions. You'd have to basically, yes, you'd have to keep that so that you'd have specific directories that are read properly. This actually helped me for other things such as the routes. It also tripped me up a few times reading into it, but it's actually pretty straightforward. This is the view engine, pretty much all of that. The mongoose connect to the mongoose URI. Without this, none of this would really work because it connects to a database. From over here, you have the schema, which is from my item. Servers, connections, uses the schema in between for each and every single route, send, post, receive, update, and delete functions, respectively. So that when we go to these classes, we get into the default layout being this thing, which is then attributed only to the index. And I wanted to do that so I could show you the other methods of styling. But this right here, this for that, the object in question being the item type, is also used all across these pages as they are shown. There are many errors, such as trying to figure out the routes and what names to use in between, and lots of confusion with that, but mostly just that, as I had lots of help in between for formatting and of course styling. There is show page. The style method exists on the other pages, but it's usable across all the pages, and you're not restricted to using it to only one. You're able to use it in multiple ways. My method actions are used. I also use the turning operator to detail the out of stock feature, and the forums return to their respective pages as required. The packages I used would be over here. That is all of this. So to sum all this up, we have every single page linking back to the index, which is the core show route of it all, using the default layout. I've chosen to use several stylings for the different pages that exist here. And for my middleware, that is on the server.js, I keep everything in induces for the CRUD order that is being given, which means it's not just really CRUD or induces by itself, it's induces ordering out the CRUD, so to speak. And the port listener works as is. The whole thing by itself is very straightforward, very easy to use, and if understood capably by someone who would be rather new, inexperienced, or at an intermediate level within web development or software engineering in general, this wouldn't be very difficult. Thanks for watching.